Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. This is for the water signs. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, this will apply to you in the week of the 19th to the 23rd. And of course, you have the full moon on the 19th as well, or the 20th, depending on where you reside in Aquarius or Sagittarius. Also, depending on where you reside. But without further ado, we're going to do that weekly reading. I already pulled your main core energy cards. You guys are the only people that got two as well for water sign energy, and it's just the overall theme of the week for you. And we have knowledge as well as truth. Okay? So this is the overall energy for you this week. And with the knowledge card, it's about gathering knowledge, receiving knowledge, writing down knowledge, journaling, getting proper knowledge. Is kind of doing a self study of expansion. It's hitting the books. Essentially, is the knowledge card. Hitting the books, gathering true information, gathering the facts, listening to it, analyzing things of that sort. And with the full moon in Aquarius, which is about that expansion of knowledge as well, in that in that air energy, it allows that, right? It allows you to kind of slow down. It allows you to kind of set up a good, smooth pace that is based in reality, which leads to the truth, right? Because water signs, they can tend to be um, consumed by emotion is the reality, right? And it's in the sense of I already knew before and I had this information before and had an inkling, and sometimes that's what it can go off of. But when you start journaling, which is also the truth card, journaling every day or just journaling when you can about your events throughout the day, how you felt, things of that sort, it allows you to base yourself and root yourself in that reality to kind of take that slow pace and calm down. And the reason why I'm saying that is because even while I'm doing this reading, I just feel like everything's going like I have to do quick, fast, yes, yes, and it's a lot harder to consume knowledge when you're moving, right? It's kind of like it's hard to hit a moving target, and it's hard for spirit to send messages or for you to have like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, or just a clear understanding or a clear goal, or how do I operate once I do feel these emotions or once I do have the truth in this information. It allows that when you also start journaling as well, start kind of getting back to your self creativity, self studies. And it's not necessarily hermit mode, it's more so I'm taking some time from me mode to take a little bit more information and gather that as well, right? So like I said, it's hitting the books. It can be spiritual books, it can be just the news. It's just actually gathering all the knowledge. That's what the knowledge card is. I need to gather all the knowledge. I don't have all the information and I'm operating as if I do. And this card is letting you know that right now you don't. And you also have to start writing down your own truth, your own records, your own knowledge. So that way it's not only just to kind of moderate and or I don't want to say keep in um keep tabs, what's the word I'm looking for, spirit, acknowledge your feelings, to take that in. It's also for your own records, right? For you to also go back for your own knowledge, for your own information on that day, on that time, on that period, so that way you can also move forward in a different and or better mindset. Sorry, I thought it was an ant. There was an ant on my keyboard on the last reading. But just taking that in and acknowledging that and recognizing that, right? So, with the knowledge and the truth card coming in, and this being your overall energy, this is what they want you to focus on. Focus on gathering the information truly, not just running with the first thing that you hear, analyzing it, questioning it, going over it, and not in an overthinking sense and in I'm not just going to assume. I'm not just going to, like I said, take this information and run. It might not even be accurate. It's giving pilgrims really didn't have dinner with the natives when they got here. But that's the information I'm going to run with because that's what I was told. And Spirit is telling you, no, there is more to the story because that's not even the truth of the story in the first place. Right? Which is also why they want you to write down yours so that way when people are trying to tell your stories I'm hearing or anything of that sort, or you're getting into conversations, it helps you to come back into yourself and realize, no, this is what happened. Right now, I'm maybe getting too warped into my emotions, and I'm feeling it all this intensity of the situation right now, and it can be good or bad because they also tell you not to make some decisions where you're extra happy because you may not be feeling that way. So it allows you to navigate a lot better. It's like setting up a map for yourself to not self sabotage, to not fall into pit holes and things of that sort. It allows you to rely on the knowledge and the truth that you have accumulated, that you have gathered, and that you can trust in as well, right? So let's go ahead and dive deeper into what this means overall for you, my water signs. Spirit, what does knowledge and truth mean for the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer overall for this week? Or can they get it better understanding these cards? Okay. Can they get a better understanding of with knowledge and truth for our water signs? Spirit, you're hilarious. I love you oh so much, but we're not doing all of these cards. I love you deeply and sincerely. If they want to do a little bit more, they can hit me up, but no. Just give me one or two cards, Spirit, and what this means for them in regards to knowledge or truth. We have the child. The child. And the child card is in the major arcana of this deck. We are going to dive into because they have keywords and things of that sort. So we do want to get into that as well. The fuck? But the child, it's like this. Look at that. It's just standing there, feeding a little hummingbird with one little flower. It's just like this serenity almost, this calmness. Let's go ahead. The keywords for the child are new beginnings, innocence, magic, divine love, trust, hope, forgiveness, awareness, potential, anticipation, and dependency, right? So we're looking at this, the new beginnings, the innocence, right? All of this, the magic, the divine love. If we're putting that to the cards of the knowledge and the truth, like I said, we don't know all the information. And if we do have the information, just to not take it and run with it. It's that innocence again. If you ever tell a child, all right, it's time to put on your seatbelt. Why? Because it keeps you safe. But why? Because we don't not have get into an accident. We want to make sure that we're protected, and this does this for us. But why are we getting into an accident? It just keeps going on and on. But it's building their knowledge of the world, right? They don't know. Their truth is, I don't get why I need to do this. I don't want a seatbelt. I want to, play around in the back seat and grab my graham crackers from the front because she said I couldn't have it till we reached our destination. I don't get why I need a seatbelt. They don't understand it. That's their truth. But as they ask questions, they're gathering knowledge, a better understanding. They're like, okay, this is a new beginning. Okay, and it's a magical world. Like I said, it looks calm. It looks this sense of peacefulness, right? And they trust the answers that they're giving. They're hoping that it's correctly. They're hoping, all right, fine. It's just this innocence, like, yeah, right? And when a child doesn't know, there's this forgiveness that comes with it. You don't know everything, right? And you're also arranging your own truth, right? That's emotional regulation, that's balancing every day-to-day things that's happening in this climate, that's everything going on. It's like, man, that is my truth, but I'm also not going to let that hold me back and hold me down. And that's where the awareness comes in. It's like, I'm aware of reality, but potential hits you with but I have the potential to break out of this reality, to shape it and mold it like a child does. Standing on something broken to nourish something and create something new and whole. And that's what you're doing when you're gathering knowledge and writing down your truth. It literally goes together. Right? They're not back to back in number, but in this reading, this goes together. You're writing your knowledge and you're gathering it, right? So, like I said, it's that childlike wonder, that innocence, that questioning, and not just running with it. It's like, but why? How come? You're saying no. But when I did this before, when you're looking back, that felt good. Past knowledge, you're recognizing when somebody told me I couldn't do that before, and see, that ain't my truth. That's what you're trying to make my truth, right? Versus just accept you, right? That you got some good points. Good points don't make a PowerPoint, baby. It's just a bulletin in there. That's not the entire play out. So allow yourself that, and that's what the keywords are saying. The key phrases are a new beginning. So this will be a new start, which is why they want you to hold on to the truth and not get lost in the newness and not self-sabotage, not worry, not lose that hope, that joy, that love, that just, I don't mind scraping my knee and coming back up with it. I don't mind, forgiving myself or forgiving others, because we also are in this childlike state of learning new things as well. It's like I said, it's this divine love, right? It says key phrases continued are see your potential, heal emotional and psychological wounds. If you need to go to therapy or have been thinking about it, look into it, research it. If you can't do that, go to some support groups. A lot of those are free. Just go to those and talk to people that are dealing with that as well. It's allowing yourself to truly heal, which is also why they want you to start journaling. And if you don't want to write or you can't, record your voice, record a video, say it out loud. You have to start getting your truth out, because stifling it is causing you to just accept knowledge as knowledge is, and it's not always the truth. Right? It says time to play and laugh. It can also be very healing for your emotional and psychological wounds. Is having that freedom, being able to do that, knowing that nothing will come to you, bodily harm, mentally harm, any type of harm. Is just being able to set up that time to play and laugh and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life wholeheartedly. Delight in the moment. Believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? Laughter heals. It does. It really does. It can hurt till you ever laugh to your stomach hurt, but that's a different conversation. Anyways, turn dreams into reality. Forgive the past. Reconnect with innocent pleasures. Watch that cartoon show. Fuck what the fuck they saying. Wear those pajamas and those fuzzy socks. Put on them little borax in your hair. Do it all and then some, because it's pleasing to you and your homegirls. Okay? So do that. It says put doubt aside. It says the child stays confident, taking innocent joy and delight in her connection with the world in which she dwells. Again, this is taking it all in and recognizing I'm new to everything and everything is new to me. So I'll be damned if I'm stifled or shut down. I want to gather as much knowledge and information that I can. And I also want to have my truth and share it and put it out there too if need be, because it's worth having, right? So now we're going to go ahead and dive in a little bit deeper, just to get some final messages or things of that sort. This one was pretty good. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Spirit, what you got? I'm not gonna even tell y'all what deck it is. If you know me, you already know what deck it is. But Spirit, what do you have for the water signs in regards to all this? Because this is almost like a hug, a love reading, you know? Let me get in there reading. Let me show you. Spirit, what do you have? What do you have for the water signs in regards to the reading, the child, the truth, and the knowledge? What do you have in regards to that for the week? In regards to that for the week, the 19th to the 23rd. Speak now. Oh, shit. It's almost. Do you believe in magic? You never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, there we are. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit, before I close out the deck? Anything else? This is hilarious. They are fucking hilarious. Okay. All right. So we have short-term connection. This is the love deck. So we have short-term connection. With this coming in, laugh, play, enjoy, gather more knowledge, which is gather more experience, gather more understanding, not just accepting things to accept things, taking a closer look, taking a deeper dive, relishing in your truth of the situation by writing down what has happened, recording it, expressing how you feel also with what has happened so that way you can balance it out with your emotions. But with this short term connection coming in that child and truth energy, this is not everything is long lasting, right? Food is not long lasting, but we consume that and we're okay with eating that, right? A lot of things that we get aren't long lasting. When we smoke a blunt, it don't last that long, it's going down. So this is letting you know to enjoy those short term connections, right? A kid can go to a park every day and meet 5 to 15 million kids each time. That's a lot, but my brain was going for a high number and then a really low number, and so we went for the high number. But anyways, it's the short term connection. It's passionate. It's fun. It's harmless. It's enjoyable. It doesn't have to even be romantic. You know, it's to bring you back to this hope, this joy, this fun, this childlike wonder, this enjoyment, this I want to discover you, I want to discover this with you or that with you or this experience. I'm hearing it's going to be a really amazing experience, and it's going to be from options. You're going to have options. Options of people, options of things. It's gonna be like when you're a kid on the playground and you got the 64 color box with the sharpener in the back. That's the energy that I'm feeling. It's this short term connection. It's like ooh, but you also have options for these short term connections if you want, right? And it allows you to truly open up. You don't feel like you have to be so locked in, which is also the child energy, which is also pulling into the truth energy as well, because you're living in your truth, you're dwelling in it, you have enough knowledge, and you're continuing to gather knowledge because you realize you don't know all that you want to know or that you can know even before you die. And that allows you to open up, especially in love, and to release in the past, which is also why they want you to gather knowledge, and they want you to experience short-term connections to let you know that not everybody is the same, not everything is the same, not everything is going to work out. Shoot, we throw some options in there so you know that not everybody's the same. And this will help you even more to release that past and even more to open up and getting even more back into that sense of being the child, of asking a million questions based off of me telling you to put on your seatbelt. You know, so that's the beauty of that. That's what they want you to have. That's that openness. They want you to have that, to release what is holding on to you in the past, to have that childlike wonder of love again, and to trust in it. And yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to be someone new, and just trust that if this is, and it ain't meant to last. And short-term connections, because y'all know spirit, they be like, oh yeah, we got your blessing coming, and then you be like, oh shit, I finally got the interview I wanted a year later, and there's nothing bad because it worked out in perfect timing. But short-term connection would be a year for some people because that's the longest connection that they have with the friendship, relationship, or otherwise. But this is definitely for the romantic, for sure. Continuously moving on. This is definitely on the romantic side, for sure. So if you're in a relationship, you may be breaking up or not, who knows, but just trusting in this connection, and not like but it allows you to be vulnerable and open up and realize that if it does or doesn't last, I'm enjoying myself with someone new. I'm trusting that this is great. This is gonna be nice, because it doesn't have to, it can be a year that it lasts, it can be 5 years. That's a short-term connection. That I don't know whose short-term connection that would be, but if it just weighs out. But it's trusting that it's just going to be a fun time. It's going to get you back to the last, back to the joy, back to experiencing so many things and then some, So, yeah. I was like, no. Then, yeah, we go ahead and set that up for sure. All right. Now we'll go ahead and get your final message out, and then we should be set to do affirmations. Spirit, what is the final message for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for the week of the 19th to the 23rd? What message or information do you have for them in regards to this reading here today before we close it out? What final messages do you want them to know, hear, or understand? What message? Anything else for this reading, Spirit? I love those videos that you posted. I love those, are hilarious. Okay. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, before I... Ooh. Anything else, Spirit, before I... Finals. Damn. I think everybody got that card. Everybody got that card. Everybody got that card. I think except for air signs, maybe. But I could be wrong. But everybody got the liar card. It seems like it's a theme. Alrighty. Yeah, this is diving deep into yourself. Yeah. And definitely giving, yeah, that's probably maybe we do a love readings. Definitely holding on to a past lover. And their situation. And it is due to, well, first, I'm going to let you know, they want you to protect your peace. That was the first card that came out, is they want you to protect your peace. Which is why they want you to further your knowledge, whether that be picking up a book, which is, I just call it picking up a book card, diving deeper and asking deeper questions when you're confused with someone, whether that be in your career, relationship, friendship, just diving in, like, why? I don't understand. If you're confused, don't leave a conversation that way, right? The same way when you call in customer service and you expect to get a resolution and or a time frame for that resolution, don't leave a conversation, especially with people that you care about and that are supposed to care about you, confused. Don't leave your life wandering around confused, right? Whether that be stuff that you do or how you act and to react because of that. They said do that healing and that therapy of the mental and psychological, because that's what's needed. And that's also where the knowledge comes in. Like I said, going to see a therapist. That's also, how do I emotionally do this? How do I deal with this? I need an unbiased person. That's also knowledge. Protecting your peace. Honoring your truth is coming in. Because the reason why you may be dealing with, it's a lot of, you need some love or wanting it and holding on to that. It's because of mommy issues that you are dealing with or not dealing with. Or dealing with or not. So protecting your peace, right, is also recognizing that, which is why they want you to write down the truth of what you're experiencing and what you're going through in your day-to-day life, whether it's something that pops up in your brain, it can be your dreams, but it's in the sense of you need to, because at this moment in time, you're not doing what you need to do, which is speaking up. Like I said, you're not honoring your truth. You're not being real. And when you don't honor your truth, that makes you a liar. Because you're not speaking up for your truth. You're just allowing, yeah, that's okay, that's fine, I'll do it. And you're not truly protecting your peace because you're not protecting yourself. And again, that could be the root of these mommy issues. Of feeling this way. And that causes you to have a lot of burnout. Of just being tired, being lethargic, feeling angry, short-tempered, fuzzy-brained, confused, It's all these things, and that can cause you to not speak the fuck up, and or when you do speak up, you lie about what's truly going on, what you truly feel, how what's truly happening, right? And that can cause you to burn out, and it's hard to protect yourself, set up a fire barrier, so to speak, if the burn is gone. You didn't burnt it all to a crisp. There's no water to replenish it. Like it's the ground. It's blossoming. It's not scorched, right? So when you take that into account with the liar and then speaking the fuck up, you in the truth coming out, you need to speak the fuck up about the truth, not these lies, not the doing this. And it could be rooted in this, in the mommy issues, but that should let you know even further that you need to protect yourself. You need to speak up, right? And the reason why they're telling you, like I said, the truth card is also about writing things down, is because feelings do not equate facts. What you're feeling, what your emotions could be because of how you were treated with your mother, how that relationship with your mother, currently or in the past, or if you did or didn't have one, whatever it is, it can be how you act and or react with yourself, right? So taking that in, it's feelings do not equate facts. So you can't be like, this is what happened, this is what it is, this is going on, and you're lying because you're only speaking from your feelings and you're making that be what it actually is. You can have both. You can feel something about a situation, but don't forget the situation that you're feeling something about, right? You don't need to lie about it because you're hurt. The truth can stand on its own quite proudly, right? But again, that causes burnout. That causes just letting it out, okay? So, with that being said, like I said, it's somebody coming in. And the reason why I say that is because they have another sad love story and devil genitals, right? And this is letting me know that this is somebody coming in either from the past or somebody that just really doesn't give a fuck, because it says another sad love story. Because another sad love story can be the same as a sad love story with somebody, but it's also potential only matters when someone acts on it, right? And it's like you're seeing potential in this person the same way you probably seen potential in your parental relationship, of how it's all going to work out, how it's all going to be, and it leads to another path of being sad. Like I said, greater expectations, greater disappointment, right? And they're letting you know that this person has devil genitals. They're not for you. They could care less. They have their own benefit and handset in mind. And it's going to feel like it's going to taint your childlike innocence in a sense, because you're going off of their potential and the hope of who they are. And that's where you have to steer and ask those questions like the child as well, though. And have that hope and build your knowledge like the child in your repertoire, and recognize, like, my feelings for this person are not equating the facts of how they're treating me, how they're acting around me, what they're saying that they do or don't want. My feelings for this person and the potential that I'm pushing on them is not in all honesty. And that's going to lead me down a path of being sad. And that's also not me protecting my peace. I need to be truthful and honest about this. I need to be real about this, right? And it's because self-love is top tier. That's what they want you to recognize. That when you love yourself, when you care about yourself, and this is coming from somebody that deals with, chronic depression, when you care about yourself, love yourself, it's like this moment of you not allowing any body or anything to warp your mind or your sense of self and what is truthful, right? Because you're like, no, I know. I'm not going to allow that. No, I'm not going to accept that. That doesn't feel good to me. That doesn't feel right to me. In this situation and how it's handled, I'm not a fan of that. It allows you to allow that in, right? So, with that being said, we have put a spell on you. And Spirit is not saying that this is what someone did. They're telling you to put a spell on yourself. They're telling you to work your magic. And this card was also talking about magic. Magic more than once. Magic, magic, magic. They want you to work some magic on yourself. And I know that for a fact because we have ancestral communication 333 coming in, which is the balance of your mind, your body, and your spirit. right? So if they're saying put a spell on you, the Nina Simone version, and that ancestral communication is coming in. This is you putting, it's almost like glamour magic or confidence magic on yourself, self transformation, self discovery, whatever you want to call it. It's pulling that back in. That is also self love. That's recognizing that self love and being like, I'm going to do something about it. They want you to work some magic. They want you to, because they also they also got some shit that they want to tell you. They got some things that they want to tell you, and people think secrets is always going to be something shisty or dirty or deceitful, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It can just be, again, that knowledge that you did not have, because that truth was not being written or spoken. And you need to speak the fuck up. You need to protect yourself. You need to be honest with yourself and those around you, because once that secret is revealed and you have that knowledge, you need to act and react, because it's creating a different world. It has changed your perception. And now it's time to be that child again, and that childlike wonder of asking and talking to them like, okay, what's next? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Okay. That's the point. You got you getting a lot of angel numbers, by the way. It's like whacking. Excuse me. We have transformative ending 999, the end of something. And think about it. The end is the beginning, and the end is the beginning. So to start right there and to have that transformative ending, to have the different world card, to have all of these things with the secret revealed and your truth and all these angel numbers, is letting you know that whatever this person is, a relationship or whatever feelings or situation, it has to be based in the knowledge of the situation and the truth. And then you can go from there, right? So, and there it is. 333 so far, 999, and then we also got 777. You're a magical ass being, act accordingly. Again, magic, like I said, they want you to work some magic. And it could be just a disconnect of your own spiritual craft, your own spiritual gifts that you have as well, right? Which is why they want you to dive deeper into that truth, into that acknowledgement. But that's you're a magical ass being, and 777 is about releasing that fear and looking to the future with excitement. And knowing that everything is going to work out, because I am making sure and orchestrating that it's working out. Like she has a hummingbird coming to her, and her aura is all around, and it's illuminating, and it's almost like it's blossoming from her, from this crumbling, and it's like, no matter what, I'm here with hope, I'm here with love, joy, the laughter, the everything, right? And they want you to know that they love you for free. They don't want anything from you. They just want you. It sounds crazy, but that's what all your answers. They want you, but they also want you to know you. They love you for free. For free. Just some time, some energy, some communicate for free. Right? Now, we do have relocation. I am going to ask for some clarification on what they mean by that, because I'm a little confused on what that is. We do have the different world card in relocation, so it could be about moving, things of that sort. So you could be moving. Let's see. It could be a relocation of that. It could be a relocation of your mindset and how you think and how you operate. Yeah, definitely, because they got the same. I put this, yeah. So just taking that in, it is a relocation of a different mindset, of a different way of thinking and being, especially with you recognizing, okay, I may have some issues from my childhood that are affecting me in a type of way, and I need to deal with that on all levels. The final card that we have is 222, which is what you intentionally think is what you're going to intentionally create. So what you're thinking is what you're creating, what you're progressing. You know, what you think is what you speak is what you become, so forth and so on. But that's what kind of the 222 sum is. But it says deep, intimate connection. Like I said, it's somebody coming in. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fantastic. It's releasing of that past, realizing that you are worthy and capable of getting that love, because people love you for free with nothing in requirement except for you just literally being you, reveling in your truth, speaking up about it, putting class words into actions for yourself, right? So allowing all of that to come in is going to be so powerful. That childlike energy, innocence, fun is going to be like a vessel for it. Okay? So now we're just going to go ahead and get out your affirmations for your reading here. Alright, Spirit, what do you have for the water signs in regards to the affirmation for the 19th to the 23rd? Water signs are the Pisces, the Scorpio, and the Cancer. What do you have for them in regards to the full moon? In regards to the full week for the 19th to the 23rd, Spirit, what do you have for us, water signs? There's a whole deck. What do you have for the water signs, Spirit, in regards to the week in this reading and what it means? All right. Anything else, Spirit, before I close out this deck and close out the reading for our water signs? Close out the reading for our water signs. Okay. Everybody got 4 cards. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, because that's my number. Alrighty. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read them twice, and then I'll say how they pertain to the reading, okay? We have lovable. I am lovable and worthy of love. I set my intentions to open my heart, accepting all love and compassion that comes my way. I will find my people, the people who love and accept me for who I am, for I know I only need to discover them. Second time, I am lovable and worthy of love. I set my intentions to open my heart, accepting all love and compassion that comes my way. I will find my people, the people who love and accept me for who I am, for I know I only need to discover them. Yes or no? I am always allowed to say the word no, even to people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion and mental fatigue. I can help others, but I must also help myself preserve my energy. Second time. I'm always allowed to say the word no, even to the people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion and mental fatigue. I can help others, but I must also help myself preserve my energy. Equal parts. Water seeks its own level. Therefore, I attract those who can meet me where I am on my journey. My interpersonal relationships are mirrors into my own self. I strive to put my best self into the universe, so I shall find others who seek growth. Equal parts again. Water seeks its own level. Therefore, I attract those who can meet me where I am on my journey. My interpersonal relationships are mirrors into my own self. I strive to put my best self into the universe, so I shall find others who seek growth. Final card is letting go. I choose to be free and will fly towards positive relationships. Words and actions will no longer make me feel lesser than what I truly am, a gift to this world. I choose to embody light and let go. Letting go again. I choose to be free and will fly towards positive relationships. Words and actions will no longer make me feel lesser than what I truly am, a gift to this world. I choose to embody light and let go. Okay. Lovable is I love you for free. It's self-love, it's top tier. It's recognizing that you are all of those things encompassing, and you don't need to lie, you don't need to hide, you don't need to silence your own voice to experience and or receive love. You don't need to deal with those mommy issues in that same mindset of trying to get love from them if that was a thing, and doing that. Because you have people that love you for free and that care about you. Okay? Yes and no is about protecting your peace, setting those boundaries, right? The first word that a child says very fluently, if you've been around them, is no. Because that's what we tell them is no. No, you can't do that. No. And if it's okay for a child to have these regulations and boundaries and no, you can't do that, so can other adults. And they have a lot more knowledge and understanding, right? So if you are around that, it's a means of, again, being around people that you can say yes and no to, and then you understand why you're saying yes and no, because it's about you. And if you don't do it, like I said, you can have mental exhaustion and fatigue. So in order for you to preserve your energy, you have to know when you need to say yes or no. That's also protecting your peace. That's also saying no to the devil genitals. That's also saying yes to new experiences and recognizing I'm a magical being. That's yes to the childlike wonder and excitement, and no to the turmoil, to the hurt, to the cycles. It's recognizing that, and it allows you to move forward. With the equal parts is the realization of who is in your life. Do you want the devil genitals in your life? Do you want your ancestors in your life, this journey, this community? If they are that mirror of a reflection, it's, am I treating myself with that self-love as top tier? Am I treating myself with honesty, with gathering knowledge to better myself and also to grow, right? So having that equal parts, and it literally says water seeks its own level, right? It's to match up. It's to keep it calm. It's to have that reflection, that harmoniousness. So that's what it's about. And that letting go is, again, in regards to that romantic sense, that love, but just also everything, period. Letting go of the issues and seeking help if you need to, seeking changes, altering that. So finding those equal parts and allowing them to find you. And when you let go, it truly allows you to enjoy all the love and the bliss that there is. Okay? So water signs, that was your reading. Again, applied to your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus for the week of the 19th to the 23rd. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I thank you all so much for watching, for listening, for just coming back, for supporting me, for just everything. I do appreciate it all. And until next time.